Okay, we're back. Hello, everyone. So, Malika's Well. Mourning the loss of her beloved, the Queen of Nabatharan commanded a great well be built in his memory, its waters offering respite from the sweltering heat. In more recent years, the well was transformed into an excavation site by the miners of Amarang. It has long since fallen into disuse, yet the presence of light emanating from within is unmistakable. What horrors await at the trolley track's end at the depths of this massive reservoir? Alright, let's find out, shall we? So, the music here is also very similar to the one up above, which is kind of neat. I don't have great memories of this dungeon though, because, well, as a healer anyway, because I'd always get tanks that's just like massive pull, and while I was trying to learn how to play the class, that was not the easiest for me to get used to. Anyway, so these pulls are really difficult for me to heal. But, you know, for a good healer, they're nothing special. Also, these Royal Blade Bearer enemies here, I'm fairly certain this is one of the first areas we run into them. Maybe not. But they're from FF11. They're the living weapons from FF11. Also like how the music seems to have like ribbits in it, even though I don't think it actually does. I always took those sounds to be ribbits because frogs. I don't think I needed to throw D up on that. It was basically dead anyway. And there, the door at the end opens up. I hope we can get some cool healer gear for this one. Normally we get stuck with aiming gear for some reason. So why is the blood lily so low? I already used one. That's weird. There we go, now we got our blood lily. We'll use that in the next fight though. Because I'm fairly certain it is an AoE spell. faster they die, the less I have to heal. And when I'm playing as a DPS class, like, or caster class, like Summoner or Black Mage, I like to target the enemy that has the most HP, so that if they kill it, my cast doesn't get cancelled. But as White Mage, I just go for whatever is lowest health, because if it dies, I have to heal less. We have to go deeper, says Ryne. The Jade Paths. Alright, guys. So here's our first boss, the Greater Armadillo. Also, you can look out there and see more of the excavation site. We're in the Terminus. You're back. You got dragged into a problem at work that basically had nothing to do with you, but he ended up being the one to figure out how to get it fixed. He's now trying to figure out how to prevent it from happening in the future. Well, you can do that while I fight the Greater Armadillo. Excuse me, Alistair? Okay, well, they don't give a shit, alright.
Keep your guard up.
That's where Alice is going to be the death of me.
Here we go!
Greater Armadillo is dead. Doing gear? No, aiming gear. What a fucking surprise. For the worst luck, they keep giving me aiming gear. Alright, Jade Paths. Look, for some reason they thought to cut off their mining carts with a platform, and they could have just continued on into the Jade Paths and not given an armadillo an area to hang out in. A bunch of Talos just hugging some jade and... Hey, look, royal custard. Well, hoodoo. Hulu. Well, that's just well.
You underestimate me.
Okay, now we're heading out into the actual well area. We were up there. Now we're down here. We need to climb down somehow. Well, there has to be a path somewhere. That path is just fall. There's the rivet sound again. There's three of us, actually. I should be doing this. I should also be watching the tank, making sure he's getting healed. Up on the other dude. The hell is she showing us? She's just running over there, not attacking now. The fuck, Ryne? The hell did she show us?
You underestimate me.
I don't know. I don't know if I've estimated you at all. Okay. But the ring of casting, we're gonna need that for our summoner, so I'll take that. More royal custard. Got a weird leg there. Let's hang on to the misery until the boss, I guess. I think it's the boss that's next. Ah, earrings that I don't need. The one piece of healing gear that I do not benefit from because I have Azima's earrings. Again, the shriek of pain Alice just made. I like this pathway. Alright, the amphibious Talos. Are those buckets? Yes, it has buckets on its feet, hands, and head.
Keep your guard up.
he's gonna spin and blast and yeah, all that good stuff. See, not too tough. He's got the same general pattern every time. Okay. There you go. Tank Buster tanked it twice. Ryne with the limit break. Never knew buckets could be so dangerous. Alright, we gotta find the bottoms of casting. That's good for our summoner. Alright. So this area here, now we're at like, I think we're at the very bottom. But this one's got like fucking jizz all over the wall over there. Forgiven Grudge. Now we're fighting Sin Eaters though. Man, these suck. They just constantly keep doing it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Then Realm Shaker. Yeah, Forgiven Vainglory and Forgiven Bribery.
guard.
On guard, indeed, I'll say. I don't like doing any damage to Thancred, so I haven't had to heal him. Okay, so here's our next area. This area is entirely covered in, like, crystallized jizz. Hey, a Ring of Fending, just what we wanted. Alright, so these Forgiven Indecencies here, you kind of just want to focus on one of them, and you can kind of kill it or get it close to dead before. Before they awake. Now, really good groups can kill both of them before they awake, but the trusts are not like the greatest in the world or anything. So that's okay, because we can get them to pretty damn close to dead. Like, it hasn't fully woken up yet, and it's already under half. By the time it first attacked, it was at 25% health, so I think we did good. Alright, team, which one are you attacking?
Prepare yourself.
Same idea here, just focus one down. These ones will get an attack or two at it, but will ultimately die. I'll say I'll get hit by something because that's what she do. Okay. Pendulums. I think that's a sage weapon, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The Lightwarden storage. Save my sides for the first attack there. It's going to be a torture device. Intestinal crank. So for Heretic's Fork, you want to kind of just go to the corner. Ryne decided, and Alice both decided they wanted to stand in it like idiots, so... So this one you just get in his hitbox. That's the whole fight. Kind of. Hey, Zane. The big gimmick of this fight is that he's going to cast Breaking Wheel. Which is then going to cause these to start casting as well. You wait for one to go off, and you run into the next one. Wait for it to go off, run into the next. One to go off, run into the middle. Cast intestinal crank here.
Take this.
Intestinal crank again.
I'll show you.
And now we just glare spam until he casts Crystal Fork again. And this time it's going to be Heretics 4. Same general idea as last time, dodge it. Alice 8 failed at that. That should be safe right here. Well, too bad. I'm not the best healer and I don't know what to look for. You're gonna have to deal with it. I use it when I remember it's there. Breaking wheel. I don't know if I'm putting D up on him anymore. We win! Look at that. Well, that was certainly different from the last time we had that happen. Oh, sick, I got a Naboth wristband of healing. A Naboth bow and an armadillo bowler. I don't know if I had this. Alright. Well, this is a new pet we got, guys. Possessed of a superior sense of balance. Armadillos are seldom caught without their rocks, which they use to defend themselves from enemies. As a large rock bespeaks strength and status, one may occasionally see bravado-bound beasts that unwisely choose something beyond their ability to lift. Alright. Well, I got that. I can't edit it in here. There we go.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabartha-Reng. But when Urianger told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hells had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking at this mess, though, It's a miracle they survived.
You can say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
The sky. It...
At last, night has returned to Amareng. We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
No doubt retreating in the wake of the Warden's demise.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Home to our dear Lord Vorthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
As well he should, for defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly host. There the fate of this star shall be decided.
Perhaps the administrations were not as thorough as I thought, or perhaps I was a touch too reckless. Is this not the moment Emmet Selk usually chooses to descend upon us? Whatever will we do without his feigned praise and backhanded compliments? Once more shall the knights share equal dominion over the firmament, and yet our travails are far from over. If only I could have seen the look on Magnus's face when the night sky returned. They must have been all so happy. What about you, Miro? Do you feel different at all? The end to Light's dominion over this world is fast at hand. We did it! We really did it! I only wish there were time to visit the inn. We can hope for the return of night as was granted by the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing, but today I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land, Miro, together. You say you finally took Cure 1 off your bar. I know it's a big flaw in the design of, and maybe it wasn't so much of an issue back in the day, but Cure 1 procs free cure. Where is it? Right here. Right? Grants you a 15% chance that casting Cure, the MP cost for your next Cure 2 will be 0. Sounds good in theory, but you never actually need to cast Tier 2 by the time that free Cure goes away. Even in early content. Are you feeling alright, Miro? After you defeated the Lightwarden, I could swear I saw its ether. Never mind. I'm still gonna use my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Calusia, isn't it? I can't feel it from here. I believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could do with some rest. Well, we will be doing that on Monday. She sees it too, then. For now, though, I will teleport over to here. Because I got some quests to do off stream here for the ether currents. Oh man, that almost brought me up to level 79. Alright, so YouTube, thank you guys very much for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got quite a bit done. Amarang, unfortunately, is a fairly long zone with some lengthy cutscenes, which I say unfortunately, it's not a bad thing, but it does add to the tedium. I'm not a big fan of this zone's story. Like, fixing the railway is all well and good and whatnot, but they take so long to do it. And that quest where they have you run through here, throwing down smoke bombs, and then run back through, fighting all the things. And then those things each spawn individually, or... yeah, it's not fun. That was really dumb. Anyway. Thanks for viewing, guys.